पिछले साल मैंने इंस्टाग्राम पे एक स्टोरी डाली थी आस्किंग स्टूडेंट्स अबाउट द बिगेस्ट चैलेंजेस दे फेस टू स्टडी अब्रॉड, जिस पे मैंने एक वीडियो भी बनाया था। उस वीडियो में आई आंसर्ड अ लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस जैसे कि स्कॉलरशिप्स, लिविंग कॉस्ट, ट्यूशन फी एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा। हाउएवर किसी ने एक बड़ा ही इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन पूछा था, घर वालों को कैसे मनाएं, विच आई डिड आंसर बट दैट क्वेश्चन स्टेड इन माई माइंड सिंस देन। उस वीडियो का लिंक आई एम पुटिंग इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स बिलो, डू चेक इट आउट। पेरेंट्स को मनाना भी एक चैलेंज है, राइट?
पापा नहीं मारेंगे।
फिर मैंने सोचा व्हाई नॉट गेट 4 स्टूडेंट्स लाइक यू इन द वीडियो हु लाइक यू आर प्लानिंग टू स्टडी अब्रॉड आंसर द क्वेश्चन फॉर यू। आज के इस वीडियो में आई हैव 4 स्टूडेंट्स विद मी एड्रेसिंग दैट वेरी क्वेश्चन एंड अ लॉट्स मोर। वी हैड लॉट ऑफ फन, so stick till the end of this video and yes, feel free to drop your experiences in the comments below. I welcome Nihal, Ira, Munaza and Elenki. इस वीडियो के बाद शायद अम्मी अब्बा मान जाएं। Cool, welcome guys, welcome to today's session. So very happy to connect with all of you. So for today's session, I think all of us we know what we're going to discuss. हम discuss करेंगे कि आप अपने parents को कैसे convince किया है. I think all of you are kind of in the process. So Ira is in her 12th standard. She's contemplating moving to UK. Nihal already has an offer letter. Munaza already has an offer letter. Elenki is still deciding, right?
Yes, sir. Doing research, process of research.
Doing research. So everyone is in the process. So I think it will be an ideal, platform to discuss, what kind of conversations you had with your parents. So I'll start with a very fun round, which I call it "Dar Sabko Lagta Hai." So I think that's everyone is scared of their parents, like I was when I wanted to go abroad. So I was very scared to talk to my dad. My mama was pretty chill. So first question I have is, out of all of you, are you guys scared of your parents?
Obviously, sir.
Kind of, yes, sir. Kind of.
Obviously, sir.
So what is the degree of, what is the degree? Like, how much scared are you?
So मम्मी से बहुत कम, पापा से बहुत ज्यादा. Right. Because he is the head office.
Yeah, exactly. I can agree with Munaza.
Like,
Being
okay, पापा से ज्यादा बात.
Being scared of them because they're in
मेरा मम्मा से ज्यादा पापा से थोड़ा लेस, थोड़ा इंक्रीज हो रहा है.
Okay. And what about you, Ira? I think
so like scared of the parents because they're an authority. So like in that way they're not very strict or marte nahi hai, but like because they're an authority again, but I'm scared of them and they're like especially checking our phone. So they're
cool. So abroad जाने के लिए have you already spoken to them? Like I'll start with Ira here. Have you already spoken to them? Have you discussed कि आपने जाना है बाहर पढ़ने के लिए?
Yeah, definitely. So what I do is I keep my parents in the loop of whatever I'm doing, like telling them about my goals and keeping them and sitting with them right beside and including them. Like for LeapScholar organizes some seminars, so when I'm attending them I make sure that they're in the same room or attending with me, so they know that I am in a journey and I'm in a process. So including them is the best thing that I can do right now, and I feel like in the future that will help me to convince them to go further.
Right. What about you, Elenki?
मेरा घर में is like reverse. Parents are only convincing me. I am like big full regional fan. Like
Right.
I want to work for Andhra Pradesh, I want to work for Telangana, I want to make my state great. मेरा ऐसा thoughts है. तो अब मेरा cousins or like all my cousins went for abroad. So like when the holidays comes, when I go to their home, they used to play with me. Now nobody used to play with me. Everybody went for abroad.
Right.
So my parents are convinced me. So finally I'm convinced, and I done lot of research and I got to know a lot of information through LeapScholar and got to know a lot of opportunities. So now
yours is an entirely different reverse story, I think.
Yes, sir.
Like his parents are convincing him, okay, jao yahan se. And Nihal has a very interesting story to tell here.
Yes, sir. Actually, मेरे dad convince हो गए हैं, but still there is a process. External factors, na. External factor, everyone.
What kind of external factors? You can be like chill, don't worry.
Yeah, sir. Like suppose like what if you don't get any opportunity over there? What if मतलब वीजा खत्म हो गया 2 साल का, तुमको वापस यहाँ आना होगा. What are the thing? What you will not get any job over here? So these are the external factors
Right.
I am facing
And
right now.
I think
Like,
you're missing one. You're missing one.
yes.
What about extended family, you know?
Like, I would completely agree with Ira's point. Like, even I keep my parents involved in every stage because आगे जाके तो उनको बताना ही है when it comes to paying a fees, because we can't, like just directly fund ourselves. So we need their help at some point. So it's better ना starting से उनको बता के रखे कि ऐसे ऐसे हम कर रहे हैं. So I'm pretty sure they won't mind. And in the end उनको problem नहीं है मुझे बाहर भेजने से, because उनको ऐसा है कि do what you love, follow your passion, and बस इतना ही expectation है कि जो भी करोगे माँ बाप का नाम रोशन करना, and you have to make your life successful. I think that's it.
Perfect. Cool. अगर मैं बात करूँ, just normally, so let's say, we take very, very big decisions in life. So I think study abroad is definitely one of them, because a lot of finances are involved. Plus, you go away from home, तो parents को एक emotional connect भी होता है बच्चों के साथ. But कभी life में कोई ऐसा और decision था, maybe years ago, जो बहुत बड़ा था in terms of, whatever, like financially or emotionally, जिसके लिए parents ने agree नहीं किया, like any instance from the past?
मेरे केस में है. Like, I am from Gujarat, and then यहाँ से मुझे बाहर जाने के लिए I wanted to go abroad and better opportunities के लिए. तो I wasn't looking out for options in Gujarat itself, and they were like यहीं पे रहो, हमारे पास रहोगी तो अच्छा रहेगा, because कुछ भी होगा तो we are just in the state only, so we can come. But then I was like कि अगर अच्छी opportunities चाहिए तो ये वो बाहर जाना पड़ेगा, because you need to explore. तभी जाके you get to know what the actual world is. So I was applying for colleges in Bangalore and Maharashtra, and luckily I got into MIT, which I think it's the best decision that I made ever. And उसके लिए मैंने literally बहुत fight किया है, and convincing was a difficult part. But then in the end मैंने उनको बोला कि ऐसा ऐसा है, and जो भी आपके points है मैं prove करके बताऊंगी. So that's which is why आगे जाने के लिए भी इतना आसान है, because I proved my point, and मैंने जो भी उनको बोला था कि जो आपके बात है I will agree, and जो भी आपके expectations है I will prove that, because अब मुझे आगे जाने भी दे रहे हैं masters.
Anybody else?
Like in 10th and all, I used to get very less marks in maths. Science I'm okay. So because of maths only, I used to have a very bad name in my school. So I decided that I should not touch maths only, and I have to go to commerce background. So my father is a chemistry lecturer related to science only. So he didn't accept. So how much I convinced, he didn't accept. So he joined me to science. But in plus one and plus two also science, so I got like 75%. So that is also not like good percentage, not too bad percentage. But I felt very regret that much studying also I'm not unable to crack science. So it was very difficult to convince to join BBA. So nearly 2 years I struggled to convince them to join me to BBA. So finally I am in BBA sir in second year.
Right. I think that is ये बहुत बड़ा challenge है Indian students के लिए ना. Like I think when you grow up तो एक logically every parent would say कि या आप medical कर लो या आप non-medical कर लो. Ira, anything with you?
I feel like in the age group that I am in, I don't have to take very big decisions myself. My parents do that for me. And, my big decision right now is choosing a college for my undergraduate degree. So that is the study abroad or in India. So that decision I will take with my parents, keeping them in the loop, and then going ahead with them. This is a decision that will require their support or, them saying yes. So this is kind of a big decision. And once I, grow up and have my own journey, then I may have some decisions that I will have to take practically or emotionally. So then I'll take care of that. But right now it's the study abroad thing.
Cool. That brings me to the next round, which I call Ghar Ghar Ki Kahani or Kahani Ghar Ghar Ki. So it's not an Ekta Kapoor serial going on for sure, but definitely I think we're going to talk about ki har ghar mein kya discussions chalti hain about when you tell your parents ki I want to study abroad. So mera first question, I think this you guys already answered. I think Munaza already answered. You guys already answered that. Who's the first person जिसको आप approach करते हो to अपनी बात मनवाने के लिए, मम्मी या पापा, and why? Who will start?
Because she is lenient. उनको push करोगी तो वो पापा को मना लेंगे. क्योंकि घर में जो घर के decision लेने थे, home minister is my mother, head office is my dad. तो मम्मा को बोलो, मम्मी लगा देगी आग.
आग लगा दी. Wow, that's quite a word. What about you, Nihal?
सर मेरे
मम्मा
केस
और
में
पापा.
ऑप्शन 3 माय सिस्टर माय दी, लाइक दी इज लाइक डोमिनेटिंग, लाइक सी इज अ, मतलब मेरे डैड और मेरी दी का एंगर इशू दोनों सेम है. मतलब अगर घर में किसी का है तो दीदी और पापा का. माय मॉम इज वेरी न्यूट्रल with that.
Okay.
So maybe I will approach her about this, like दी मेरे को ऐसा, and
so
my
you-
दी is very supportive about anything, like she is very concerned because I am the youngest among my 3 siblings.
What about you, Ira?
Okay, so definitely my mom. So I go to her and I'm really close to her. So she guides me for a lot of things, and yes and no. And sometimes I don't, take a second opinion. If she's saying something, I do it because she guides me really well. Second, when it's an important decision, I need to convince my father too. So then I filter some things and then try to convince them.
I think that's pretty normal. Everyone does that. You tell something very selected to your dads and something very selected to your mothers. I think mothers, you open up more, but dads को थोड़ा सा information कम देना पसंद करते हो.
Right.
But एलेंकी के साथ तो story different है. उसको तो घर वाले मनाते हैं. इनफैक्ट हमारा टॉपिक था कि घर वालों को कैसे बनाए. हाँ, he's the boss.
He's the boss.
यहाँ पे
Man of the
उसको
house.
पेरेंट्स मनाते हैं कि भाग जाओ.
But sir, I want to tell one thing, sir, here.
Yeah.
Like convincing them to go to one country and to go to specifically like my dream city is London, sir. To convincing them, I face a little problem. So now they are okay, and they are saying like they will send to Canada. So like some glitches are there, but now clear, sir. I told them like I will apply for both the universities in UK and Canada. So they are okay, sir.
Like तो यहाँ पे लोगों को मतलब बाहर ही नहीं जाने दिया जा रहा है, और
यहाँ पे दो ऑप्शंस
मिल रहे हैं इसको.
अभी तीसरा भी ऑप्शन हो जाएगा, इवन आयरलैंड और न्यूजीलैंड आफ्टर यू.
Yeah. So Elenki is leading the thug life, I would say.
Yeah.
Sure.
My next question is very very interesting. I think मेरे साथ ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ आज तक, because मेरे को थप्पड़ वगैरह पड़े हैं, but like have your parents used any weapon on you, like चप्पल, bat, जूता, something like that? किसी के साथ कुछ ना कुछ तो हुआ होगा कि उड़ती उड़ती चप्पल आ रही है, मुंह पे पड़ रही है.
When I was younger than this, tab I used to like choti choti baat pe, but now it's their weapon is their words.
Yeah.
So if you discuss
आज के जनरेशन है वेपन, आज के पेरेंट्स का सबसे वेपन.
So they can manipulate us and scold us, and so their words can be their weapon.
Why not be?
The weapon is the phone. जो हम स्मार्टफोन यूज करते हैं ना, कुछ भी हुआ ना बस स्मार्टफोन की वजह से हो रहा है. तुम बिगड़े स्मार्टफोन की वजह से हो.
That too I agree.
Exactly, sir.
Like suppose
Exactly.
like
Exactly.
when I was in 12th ना, जब भी मैं पढ़ता था that time never one, मतलब कोई रूम में नहीं आता था देखने के लिए कि what I'm doing. जब फोन हाथ में रहता था that time, हाँ पेरेंट्स दिन भर फोन में ही रहना है क्या? मतलब we have this thing. Like they don't see like we are studying from almost 4 to 5 hours continuously, and then we just use for a chill for break time.
I think parents become very social media savvy nowadays. So I think, but हाँ, बच्चों को तो यही होता है कि कोई भी गलती है, सिर दर्द हो रहा है, फोन चलाया है, ठीक है, सारा दिन फ्रेंड से बात करते रहते हो, सारा दिन आपको इंस्टाग्राम, हाँ, आजकल तो रील्स और वो टिकटॉक वगैरह बहुत. हाँ,
I still consider my mom as a very cool mom because she makes reels and she
yeah, I know that.
So she's all over, and she's a very cool mom. She allows me to do certain things that other parents might not allow my friends, and my actually friends gave their parents example of my mom, that look, Ira's mother is so cool, why don't you be like that? I'm like, nazar mat lagao.
I wish every parent should be like that, sir.
Right. But it's like I think Ira, jahan tak, what I feel is because I think you are more like a friend to your mother, and I think that really matters. I think what we have to understand is कि बहुत से बच्चे ना एक वो distance maintain करके रखते हैं in terms of they tend to stay like in a relationship of a father or a son or a daughter or a mother. They don't get into that friendship wala zone.
Exactly.
So I think when you get into that friendship wala zone, तो वो convincing wala thing will be easy. So Nihal, some tips for you.
Yes, sir.
Wait, it's not over yet. Part 2 of this video will be dropping soon, wherein we have more fun. So do subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out. Also, I plan to release part 2 in a few days, but once this video gets 500 likes, I will release it then and there. Done deal.